What's up there, misfits? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back if you've been hanging out with me here for a little bit. So, this reading is intended to resonate from whenever you watch it to about 31 days before, or at least that is the intention. But, you know, time is a human construct, and it is fluid, and free will is real shit. So, it may resonate now. It may resonate later. It may have resonated in the past. It may not resonate at all. All right. Like I said, free will. Don't leave home without that shit. So I'm going to go ahead and point your attention. Wow, I swear I can talk. Attention over here to this side of your screen. Go ahead and read my disclaimer. That is for any and every single reading video on this channel. Go ahead and pause it if you need to. If you're down, stick around. If not, this is a good time to exit stage left. Okay. So there will be a little bit slower of an energy in this reading because I am feeling a little bit slower in energy. But I had a lot of fun on my snow days. So I hope you did too, if the weather was warm enough to support that for you. Okay, so I do not theme these readings, so whatever comes up is what is about. It can apply to any aspect or area in your astrological chart, if that is the way that you watch the readings. And like I said, you come across it when you're supposed to. Okay. Is there another one that flipped? I thought there was not. Okay. Yahtzee. Okay. One more. Oh, that's kind of sexy. Okay. So, Virgo, this is actually looking pretty darn good. So bottom of the deck, we've got the bouquet for you. So that also represents gift. Now, Virgo, what I feel like is for some of you, you are specifically trying to bridge the spiritual and the physical. I feel like those aren't the right words to use, but I'm kind of at a loss for a better set to use at this time. But with the bridge is sitting in between the lilies and the heart, so it's almost like a fight between tradition and what the heart craves or what the heart wants, or even what the heart is choosing. And for some of you, feeling like time is ticking on making this decision. So once again, I feel like I'm probably talking to a masculine energy. I swear, all the readings today have had masculine energy very prominent in them. So I don't know if it's just more dudes out there like watching these readings or what, but it's kind of cool to see, you know, a change up in the energy. But I do feel like I'm specifically talking to someone who identifies as a masculine energy. Okay. You keep staring at the clock because you think that you're running out of time, but it's not so much that you're running out of time so much as you just need to find the connection between these two things. So let's go ahead and look at your clarifiers because they're not giving me much more with that. Some of you might be concerned that you're not going to have a long life, and I'm not seeing that. Lilies represent longevity for me anyway. They tend to represent longevity. So, a long time. Okay. Yeah, let's see what comes up in the clarifiers, but so far what I'm seeing is not like this is a relatively good reading, because I feel like the gift that you're getting in this scenario, Virgo, is finding out what that connection is, finding out what that bridge is between the spiritual and the physical. It's almost as if you could look at this bridge as liminal space, okay, that you're trying to navigate at this time, and inherently that is the gift to you from the universe. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at those clarifiers. So with the poverty card popping out underneath time and masculine, and waiting for the other card to come out. Or are you going to make me say it first? Thank you. Okay, there we go. That's making a lot of sense. So adjudication at the bottom of the deck. Oh, confirmation, excuse me. Adjudication at the bottom of the deck. So the first thing I heard when this poverty card came out was focusing on time is making you spiritually poor. Okay. Again, time is a human construct. That's not how the divine operates. What may seem like 5 years to us may be 5 minutes to the divine. You know what I mean? So like, or 5 seconds even, if we're going to really go perspective, because that's probably a little bit better to scale. But, you know, what we see and the things that we want and the timing that we want things don't necessarily always come into being. Okay, Virgo? So I feel like what Spirit is specifically telling you is being so focused on this concept of time and when is it going to be time? Do I have enough time? Is it time yet? That's actually preventing gifts coming in for you. It's making you spiritually poor because it's preventing you from it's preventing faith, preventing fear over faith, basically. Okay, and it's staring at this time. Don't worry about the time. I know that's easier said than done, especially when there's things that you really want and they're just not happening when you want them to, how you want them to, and all that jazz. Like, I get that more than you know. I do. But focusing on that is preventing the gifts that are meant for you for coming through. Your gifts may not come, they may not be necessarily in the form that you're thinking, is kind of what I'm getting as well. So it would be wise for you to let go of this concept. Okay, that's really being emphasized here. Oh, damn it. So bottom of the deck is you have mature feminine energy. So for some of you, if you were dating a mature woman, so someone who is older than you, okay, be careful of this particular partnership, because ironically enough, what I feel like this person is stealing from you is time. Now, that's almost an oxymoron from what I was just saying, is time doesn't matter. It doesn't. But with this thief card coming up, excuse me, and with the lilies signifying longevity for you, I feel like this person is a time thief. Okay, so this is someone who wastes your time. They are not, let's give the example that you're interested in a partnership, like a legit partnership, elevation of partnership with this person, right? And you bring it up, maybe even they bring it up, and there's always like some excuse that comes up of why it's not time, why it can't happen right now. You know, why it needs to be put off for a little bit longer or a little bit longer. Whew. Okay, my sinuses are draining like crazy right now. There's like post-nasal drip stuff going on. For some of you, we could literally be talking about drugs that are robbing your time with this person. Okay? Whether that's you or them, no judgment. But in any case, I feel like some type of elevation keeps being put off. Ultimately, what it's telling me is that this particular partnership, this courtship, is a waste of time. It is not worth investing into. It doesn't have any longevity, because this person is just stealing. You know, it's in its own way, this person is an abundance blocker. They prevent gifts from coming in. They keep you in an impoverished state. They keep you focused on human constructs instead of being connected to the divine. And, you know, instead of investing into the longevity of the partnership, all they do is steal time from you. There's no movement, I feel like, in this partnership because of these cards being together. I'm not even seeing this as someone who just comes in and tries to steal your heart. I see this as like a fuck boy or fuck girl is someone who wastes your fucking time. They are a time waster. Okay, that is what I'm seeing here. So let's move on. All right, and there's you coming up as main masculine. And there's mature feminine again. So again, I feel like this particular person is, again, a waste of time. While you're sitting here looking at time, trying to figure out how you can get some of this back, one of the things you can do is stop investing in this person, because it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, now, if nothing else, I feel like this particular mature feminine energy has maybe taught you lessons on how to bridge the gap. So it's almost like this person came into your life in a position that you thought may have been for courtship and romance, and it's more that they came in as a mentor of some sort. This could be looked at as a couple, however, with a difference in age between you, or even just a difference in lifestyles. It may not necessarily be age. Okay, let's get our last two. Official person. So, for some of you, distant horizons. Okay, so that's making this message make more sense that I've got coming in. So I feel like for some of you, you feel like, and again, time. I just keep hearing time. It's almost like that song by, it's not Jefferson Airplane. Time. I'll have to list if I can find the song and remember who it's by, I will put it down in the description, but it's a song called Time, and I remember reading about this particular song because it was like kind of like the craziest like clash of instruments and music and like timing and the stuff when it came to this particular song coming out. Like, it was a really big deal, and it was so much so that even though it was considered this big work of art, even by the band, they never played the song live because it was way too complex. It's gonna bug the fuck out of me. Who is this? Oh my god, I cannot think of the name right now. It's not Jefferson Airplane. I keep wanting to say Jefferson Airplane. I know it's not them. I'll list it in the comments. I hate it when that happens, but I keep hearing just that particular clip in that song. Time. So for some of you, you may not have gotten enough time with a mother or a grandmother. I'm going to say that this is a mature feminine energy who's very prominent in your life, okay, or who held prominence in your life, and you may have lost this person as a child, or something may have happened while you were a child that for whatever reason, I feel like they are not here, they are not in your life For some of you, this is feeling more like, especially with the Distant Horizons card, that this is someone who's no longer with us. Okay. And for some of you, you could be going to confirmation. You could be going to a mature feminine energy. And I see this as like with these two cards, or these three cards really. With these three cards, I see this as someone who's a medium. So this would be someone who talks to the deceased. They talk to ghosts. Okay. So that's woman and lilies and bridge. So that is a possibility there. Okay. That you're looking to have this person bridge the gap to talk to this person, this official person. Okay, so I'm not sure who this mature feminine energy is here. I've got a couple of different storylines going there, so you'll have to let me know what resonates for you in the comments. I'm not sure who this person is, okay? It could be a medium. This could be a partner, or a very recent ex-partner. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that resonates, okay? But there is some contact, I feel like, that's trying to be made with an official person. For some of you, this could be a child. You could be trying to contact a child, but I feel like if that's the case, it's for a very, very small amount of people, like maybe one, maybe two. Okay, it feels more like when you were a child, this person was in some type of official position, official capacity. That's who you're trying to contact. Okay, let's move on. So, your soul speak, or spirit's trying to get through to you. Wow, it came up twice. So, guard and protect the sacred waters of life. So again, water is the universal purifier, or technically it's a universal solvent. Salt is the universal purifier, but you get what I'm saying, okay? Water is very good for cleansing, specifically. So I feel like some of you may need to drink more water, and it's very basic. Some of you may need to do some heart chakra work specifically, okay? And some of you just need to protect your emotions, your emotional health specifically. It's kind of slight, but up here, at first appearance, it looks like a caduceus with an angel halo. So, and almost like this feminine is wearing a piece of amber, which is another stone that's really good for ancestral connection, if that is something that you're interested in looking into. So green stones, amber specifically, I think I don't know if there's a green amber, but I know there's a blue one, which is apparently very expensive and difficult to find. Yeah, I feel like Virgo, the looking that you need to be doing needs to be happening with your third eye. Okay, let's go ahead and go to your last card. So the advice Spirit has for you is Haggle, or Hagal, which is hail. So this card tends to mean a time of strife, a time of some hardship, some upheaval. Okay, and this would make sense as to why you need to protect your emotional health specifically, okay? I'm not sure exactly how this is all coming into play because there's so many storylines. So y'all really have to let me know down in the comments, are some of you seeking out a medium because there's someone you're trying to get into contact with? Is this someone who you've been dating who's just been wasting your time and you're figuring that out? Is it just for you? Is it a mindset, that's keeping you spiritually impoverished? And in either way, what I'm feeling like is all this is precipitated by some type of cataclysmic, maybe cataclysmic isn't the right word, but that's what came out, so we're going to go for it. But some type of disruptive event, okay, is kind of what I'm feeling there. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thanks so much for joining. Oh, wait, nope. I almost did it again. Let me pull your tarot card, and we'll see what thematically what you're looking like. Oh, I guess it's that one. So you got the Moon card. Confirmation, which represents the ghoster in this deck. This is the Millennial Tarot, and it's quite snarkalicious. Yes, I did say that. Snark-alicious. So, in any case, mysterious, apathetic, silent, and impolite. Interesting. Some of you are emotionally unavailable right now, and that's part of the problem, or part of the stagnation, which this Time card is really, like, I can't help but see just how thickly this goes with the Hangman. The Hangman is a chosen timeout versus a forced one, but with these clocks, it's like some of you are second guessing that decision. You're trying to get yourself out of that mind frame or some thought patterns that are literally preventing gifts. You're preventing your life from being showered with gifts, okay, because of this concept and focus on time. It says you move on easily and without hesitation. Your text messages are but a whisper in the night. Are you saving someone from pain or haunting those that you've left feeling invisible? So that's very interesting, Virgo. Even more so because the Hangman, or excuse me, not the Hangman, the Moon. Excuse me, the Moon. Did I say the Hangman? I think the Hangman came up for the last one. In any case, the Moon also represents Pisces energy. Okay, and that's your opposite. So some of you might need to take a look at the Pisces reading, or one of the Pisces readings. I couldn't tell you which, based on what I'm seeing here. It's hit or miss how it's gonna hit you, because there's several storylines. But just like these videos, you can find it in its respective playlists on my channel. So go ahead, head over there, check out the Pisces playlist, see if something out there sticks out for you. There might be some additional messages, okay? So with that said, now we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, your peace is your power, and I'll see you next time. Later.